climate. So we've taken a verb, drink, and we've turned it into a noun. And when we do that, that's called a gerund. And we'll practice some sentences. It can also be a state of being, like meditating. Meditate is a verb. It's something you do. But if we turn it into a gerund, then we can use meditating as a noun. It becomes the subject of the sentence. So are you getting the idea? How we take a verb, turn it into a noun. When we've changed a verb to a noun and we use that word now as a noun, then that is the part of speech that we use to describe that is called a gerund. A gerund. So now let's practice this. Let's practice this. Can you write a sentence where you use a noun as a person? Just any sentence. And don't use the same examples I gave you, okay? I want to make sure we understand what we mean by parts of speech. So write a sentence, and then I'll call on somebody. Write a sentence where you use the noun as a person. Okay? Anybody have an example? Noun as a person. Okay? Yeah. As a sentence. Cat? All right. Put it in a sentence. Put it in a sentence.
Princess. Cat is studying English name.
Cat is studying English. Okay. Cat is a noun. A noun can be a person. Okay. Now, write a sentence using a noun as a place. Anybody?
I am traveling in USA. Okay.
You were what?
USA.
Okay. Uh-huh.
ก็ไปสถานที่ค่ะ
ใช่อะไรก็ได้
Okay. So USA is a place? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's correct. We could also say we are studying English at the what?
Yes.
See, what is a place. What is a noun, so we've used the noun as a place. Write a sentence using a noun as a thing.
We do try to sewing.
Sewing? Well, that would be a gerund. That would be a gerund. We could say a sewing machine is used to repair clothing. A sewing machine is a thing. So a noun can be a person, it can be a place, it can be a thing. And but it also can be a state of action. Let me give you an example again, and then I want you to give me an example. Say? Cooking? Yeah, cooking. Yeah. Cooking is what we do every evening when we want to have dinner. See, we've taken the verb cook, we've turned it into a gerund, and we are using now cooking as a noun. Do you enjoy cooking? I do not enjoy cooking. I enjoy eating. See, eat is a verb. Eating, when I say I enjoy eating, eating is one of my favorite things. Okay, eating is a noun in that case. Tonight I will eat my dinner. That is a verb. Eating is one of my favorite things. Well, that eating, now we have made it into a noun. When we turn a verb into a noun, the part of speech we use to describe that is a gerund. A gerund. Using a sentence, write a sentence using a noun as a state of being.
You should say, I'm staying with my mother. I am staying with my mother.
You are staying? Yeah. That would work, yeah. Stay is a verb, but we turn the verb into a noun. I am. Yeah. Sleeping is necessary for our health. Sleep is a verb. We turn it into a noun, sleeping, and we use that as the subject of the sentence. Sleeping is necessary for our health. Okay? Those are gerunds. So a gerund is a part of speech. It's a verb that we use as a noun. You enjoy cooking? No. Cooking is too much trouble. I like eating in restaurants, see? Cook, verb, cooking turned into a noun, becomes the subject of the sentence.
Enjoy singing.
Learning a new language can be difficult. All right? Learn is a verb, but we're going to turn it into a noun and use it as the subject of our sentence. Learning a new language is difficult. Yes, but it also can be fun. We can make it fun. Practicing what we learn is important. See, practice is a verb, but in this case, we turned it into a noun. Practicing what you learn is important. So that's a gerund. It gives us, by being able to use words in different ways, allows us to be more, to express more ideas in language. It takes us from being a beginner to being more fluent in our language when we can use words in multiple ways. Oftentimes, not always, but very often, gerunds will follow words like, dislike, enjoy, prefer, mind. Those are words that frequently, not always, but frequently will be used with gerunds. So, as an example, I like traveling to new places. I dislike sitting in heavy traffic. Anybody sit in heavy traffic this morning? Yeah. I enjoy eating Italian food. Lasagna, pizza.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. Linguine. Some prefer driving to work, but I do not mind walking. You see how the gerund follows words like, dislike, prefer, mind. Now, this is the test. Write a sentence in your notebooks. Write a sentence that uses a gerund. Can you do that?
Yes.
Write a sentence in your notebook. Write a sentence that uses a gerund.
I study English. What that? I learning English and
I
learning.
well, we'd want to use it as a noun. So learning English, we would say learning, the verb becomes the noun. So learning English is what I am doing now. Learning becomes the noun, the verb, or it becomes the subject. Okay, write in your notebook a sentence, and then I'm going to see how we've done with that. Okay? Now I'll ask us to give examples.
I enjoy. I enjoy cooking in myself. To myself.
Your sentence is, I enjoy cooking in my home. Okay, or myself. I enjoy cooking. Okay.